Well, good morning, Cornerstone. This is CJ and Pastor Bryan here to do kind of a midweek update for you. We're going to look at the last 7 days, the future 7 days, but before we get going, I know these updates are supposed to be quick, but we got to hear a story from CJ. We've tried to add something entertaining in these updates that are short, but would draw you in to watch the updates, and this is a story that I think will make your day better.
Okay, so my seminary has switched all of its classes over to online Zoom calls, just like the church is using a lot right now. So I bought a set of headphones, and I've been using those during the calls, and my professor is giving a lecture. I'm tuned in. All the other students are tuned in, and I've got my headphones on. One of the other students in the background, because I can see everyone, starts eating some ice cream. So I think to myself that I want a snack or some ice cream. And I slide my headphones down around my neck. And what I didn't know about these headphones that I bought was that they have a microphone built into them that you can't see, and I didn't know it was there. So I slide my headphones down, turn the camera off, get up to go to the kitchen to get some snacks or some ice cream or something. I walk into the living room, and Bethany is sitting there, and she has an empty carton of ice cream sitting on the coffee table. And I said, "Bethany, did you eat all of the ice cream again?" And she was like, "Well, you were in class and you don't even like this. You don't even like this flavor anyways, so it doesn't matter." I was like, "Bethany, so just because I'm in class means that you get to go pillage the kitchen for snacks while I'm gone." I was like, "Bethany, this is the second time this week that you have eaten all of the ice cream in our house." And so I am upset. We banter. I go to the kitchen. I go to the bathroom. I come back and I sit down at my computer, put my headphones back over my ears, turn my camera back on, and the whole class is either completely quiet or giggling, and the chat section is blowing up with my friends trying to warn me that my microphone is still on and they can hear us, and the professor is asking me who it was that was pillaging the kitchen while I was gone. So now Bethany is upset and wants me to correct that situation the next time that we have class. So
You're going to have to define what pillaging is to your
right?
class.
Yeah, and explain that my wife is pregnant and that this is not a common occurrence otherwise. So
That's a good one. The first time I've heard it 3 or 4 times now in different environments, and I've usually been in tears every time he's told that. I can't imagine your whole class hearing you inappropriately yell at your wife.
Oh my gosh, she paid you to say that.
All right. Well, here's a quick update. The last 7 days, we got a couple things here. First is that we did send out an email blast from Cornerstone. So it's a mass email that goes out that has some of the material that we talk about on the video updates, as well as some additional things. And so if you've received that, right on. Hope you enjoyed that. We got a lot of good feedback in that. If you haven't received it and you wanted to, you would want to email Bryan, Bryan, at cornerstoneion.org and ask to be added to that mass email, and we'll get you added to that. Also, in the last 7 days, we had a group of individuals that love to support young families and marriages, want to do a little something to encourage those families and provide a tad bit of relief. And so they went out and they bought 20 gift cards or so to McDonald's, and we were able to go out and have some people deliver those to some young families that we know of in Cornerstone, and just maybe just give them a little bit of encouragement there. So that was pretty neat. Also, we just posted week 3 of our sermon series, A World Without Easter, and we posted that in all of the various ways that we do, YouTube, Facebook, and also our podcast. So you can be looking for those if you're looking to stay up to date on that series. And then CJ is going to mention something that he started last week with the Sunday morning class that he's doing with his high schoolers.
Yeah, so what we realized was there's a lot of students who are not able to still go to their Sunday school classes, some from even other churches and some of our own. So what we're doing is we're opening up our normal high school Sunday school class to ages basically junior high through college age. We're going to be studying kind of chunk by chunk through an Old Testament book of the Bible. We're not sure exactly what that is yet, but it's going to be starting in the next week or two. So if that's something of interest to you, you can find me on Facebook or Instagram. You can email me, cj@cornerstoneion.org, or any other way that you know how to get a hold of me.
Right on. That'll be cool. In the next 7 days, first, you can expect another email to be sent out today, which would be Wednesday, and it'll be the email blast. So there'll be another email going out today. Also, we are going to be starting a new segment. We have plans to start a new segment where we'll be bringing on various church leaders, whether that's a ministry leader, staff, elders, volunteer, people who are engaged in Cornerstone in some ways that maybe you've seen but you don't know them, and start trying to get to know our leaders a little bit better here, whether those are volunteers or other official church leaders, so that we can kind of use this time to get to know them a little bit better. So when you see people walking around doing different ministries, maybe you'll be able to recognize them. And then lastly, you will be able to expect again Sunday morning our sermon to be posted. Video will be posted on our Facebook page and our YouTube account, as well as the audio will be on our podcast channels as usual. So if you have any questions about those things, you want to reach out to us. We have our Facebook pages that people do very well at reaching out. Also, you can go to our website. And if you have any questions about our church services or why we're doing what we're doing, or you want to catch up on these updates, if you go to cornerstoneion.org and click on the coronavirus tab, all of this stuff is posted in there as kind of a central hub of information with unique things surrounding the coronavirus. So with that, we want to thank you for tuning in and getting this quick update. Our hope is to keep them short and sweet and kind of do last 7 days, future 7 days, and provide one little point of entertainment for you as well, which today was CJ's story. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good week. We posted our third sermon. Okay. I want to start over.
Dude, we can edit it out. I'm not going to retell my story. Just.
Also, we had our third sermon from the 4-week series. I'm going to do it this time. Also, wait, hold on. I got
I'm shivering and I don't